the caliber of man she can attract.
And this is why I will forever be single.
Facts.
That's fantastic.
That's what I said earlier.
Yeah.
That's why you're single.
But that's the truth.
Yeah.
When two women meet each other, or when women meet each other, what do? They hug. Oh, do you have a boyfriend? Tell me about your family if you have one.
Married,
Women
kids.
are more interested in people. When men meet, we shake hands. What do you do for a living? And we talk about work. Like, men are based on their hierarchy and status. Women are based on the caliber of man that they're with and where they stand in a hierarchy and status.
Family as well.
That's why I always laugh when women say, "Oh, I have a career, blah blah." We don't give a fuck about none of that shit. We
You
don't
got
care
a
how much money you
master's?
make. We don't care
Awesome.
about your status. We don't care about your clout. We don't care about that. A man will go ahead and get with a girl that's a fucking waitress.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Well, and he's a multimillionaire because men are different. So,
Do you know
women,
how much money I make as a waitress?
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can make, if you made 50K or 100K or 200K, like, men don't care. You're not going to lose dates off of how much money you make.
Hold on.
Does
Tell
that
him,
make sense?
Tell him about your second job.
Your blowjobs.
I fucking hate this topic because
Why?
because I already know what's coming out of it.
What's coming out of it?
What's
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I know exactly where this is gonna go.
She belongs to the streets.
I do have an OnlyFans, yeah. I don't use it actively, but it's on, like it's open.
cool?
You're
It's
open.
a nice
Fantastic.
that's what she said, but
Yeah, but that's why men and women aren't equal. And I don't think a man should ever give his phone to his girl, but I think a woman needs to submit her phone to her man anytime he asks for it.
Listen, you want happiness? Don't look at his
The man's
phone.
got to be the dude.
Basically.
Don't get it twisted. I think he's got to be a provider. He's got to have all the boxes checked. But I think if he has all those boxes checked, he's earned the ability, or privilege in this case, to be able to do that because he's become that guy.
So if he doesn't, that means we're equals?
What do you mean?
What?
So if he's not valuable and he doesn't check all those boxes, then that means we're equal?
Well, as a
I
woman,
can
you're an
check your
idiot if
phone,
you
you
get
can
with a guy
check-
that's equal to you. In
But
my
let's say
opinion,
there is an idiot
in my
like
take,
that.
if you're a female and you get with a guy that's on your level, you're a fucking retard.
Okay, but
and you
let's
and
say
you
there's
deserve
retards.
and you deserve to have this guy cheat on you or treat you bad or not provide for you, whatever. Because as a female, you need to hold yourself to a higher regard and get a guy that's higher status than yourself. But at the same time, you need to understand where you stand. If you're a fucking 5, you probably can't do that much better than a 6 or a 7. The problem is that girls that are 5s think they deserve 9s.
Yep.
You got to still be in your ball league. You know.
And God
Okay,
forbid you give him a
but-
baby.
But we're saying hypothetically speaking,
God
just
forbid.
like hypothetically speaking,
Sure.
we were to find a millionaire that checks all the boxes, hypothetically, because
You
we know
cook and
how
you shut
rare
up
it
and you
is.
don't argue with him. That's
Yeah.
what you do.
Okay, but hypothetically speaking,
Yeah.
you're not that man, you're not that valuable, you don't check all the boxes.
Mhm.
That means we're equal. That means I can go through your phone, I can do all that. I have the right over you, just like you do of me.
I mean,
Well-
you could go ahead and get with that guy, but are you going to really respect the man that
That's
gives
not
you his
answering
phone?
the question.
Are you going to respect that guy?
But that's not answering the
Oh,
question.
She wants to
of
qualify
That
course.
means
her,
her
her
One
question.
million
So you want us to
percent.
tell you that you're equal to that guy that's average,
Sure, go ahead,
basically.
get with him.
But
Go
the
with
funny
him,
part is you don't even want that guy.
No, you don't.
He's a
Well, I don't know.
placeholder.
There's girls that do.
No,
There's
Why are you
girls
saying
that
that?
Why are you
want
saying
There's
them.
plenty of average niggas around.
Yeah.
Because I'm not that girl. I'm saying hypothetically speaking, I'm not that girl.
Okay.
I'm just
There you
rooting
go.
for the girlies that are.
Well, you know what? Welcome to the real world where average girls don't want average men.
Yeah.
There's a reason why 1 in 3 guys right now is a virgin or hasn't had sex in a year.
That is why dating in Miami is so tough.
Yep.
Because you want a man of these standards, but you don't want to submit to his standards.
I'm just telling y'all how rich niggas think, bro. We ain't fucking being monogamous, y'all. You crazy, bro. You didn't make all this money to fuck one girl. You stupid? What the hell? We don't like. Why would a man like kill himself to make money, become successful, go up the ranks in the hierarchy, to not enjoy the fruits of his labor? And unfortunately, a lot of times that comes down to wanting other girls and
do you
variety.
view men as, or do you view women as human beings? Like, do you respect women's feelings?
Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh, bro.
No, like for real.
For real.
Yeah, this what you call a dick brain, bro.
Yeah.
Too much dick. God
Yeah,
damn.
big brain.
No, it's not about not respecting women's feelings. It's about doing what you want to do unapologetically, and women either can accept it or not. My thing is, I think a lot of guys tiptoe and creep around it and lie to girls and sell them a dream, but the reality is they want to be with other girls, whether it's their old baby mama, maybe they're looking at other women. A lot of guys don't have the balls to tell their girl what it really is. I'm just saying men need to be more honest and do what they want to do unapologetically.
Yeah, everybody should.
I think by being honest, you're actually being more respectful.
Of course.
I just feel like
I
in
agree.
this
I respect
generation,
So what do you say? What do you
I
mean
just
by when
feel
you say, I think if anything, I'm humanizing them even more by being honest.
I just feel like in this generation, it's just so different compared to the olden days. I feel like nowadays
not in the
people
1900s.
have literally put, well, not people, but in general, men have put this persona where they think that because they're more dominant, we should just bow down to you guys and listen
Oh,
to everything you say. And if you say to
Well,
me,
that's how it used to be. That's what you're saying.
no, it never used
Mm-mm.
to be like that. Because in a relationship, there has to be communication. In my grandma's relationship, grandma and grandpa, in their relationship, they had communication between one another. It was never, oh, this and that. Obviously, sometimes he stands his foot down and says this and like, you can't do this, you can't do that.
You
But
weren't
I'm
there.
not saying there's an issue with that. I've seen it. I grew up with them. I grew up around them.
I think
So
it's required. Women
in
need
my
boundaries.
opinion, yes, that is correct. I'm not saying there's an issue with that, but I feel like nowadays females don't feel respected. Like we don't feel like we have a say so in anything. Do you get what I'm saying? Because we're just naturally
Well,
females.
from what he's
Do
saying,
you
we
get what I'm saying?
shouldn't.
But we should have we should have an opinion on something. If we have an issue with
Apparently
something,
not.
we can say something. We can
An opinion
talk.
in what regards, though? In like in a
for
relationship?
example, yeah, like if
I said
you're-
your opinion should be taken into account, but you're not the final decision maker.
Oh no! It's between both of us. If we both feel like,
Come to an
because
agreement.
in my marriage, I'm gonna just put this out there as an opinion from.
You're the
both
boss in your relationship.
Yeah,
I can
you're the
tell.
boss.
No. We both bosses. We both make money. But my point is,
There
we
has
have
to be one boss,
communication.
though.
We have communication. We have limits with both of us. We
Who
can't-
makes more, you or him? Be honest.
Him. He makes more money than me.
Really?
Yeah. We say if we have an issue with something or I have a say so in something and I'm like, all right, babe, this and that. I feel a way about this. I don't feel comfortable about this. He's like, okay, what do you not feel comfortable
Who's the leader in the
about?
relationship?
But-
Because it sounds to me like you wear the pants.
No, but he says to me, he's like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Sometimes he does do that. He has these times where he stands
Okay,
his foot.
but it seems to me that happens every now and then. But the reality is you.
No, we both communicate. We both have our opinions. We don't just sit there and be like one-sided, this and that. Otherwise, it's not gonna work.
So
That's
hold
how
on,
a marriage
real quick.
doesn't work.
Let's say you want to go out to maybe Cancun for a girls trip, right? He says to you, look, babe, you're not going. Period.
I'm fine with that.
You-
I put him first.
You gonna listen?
Yeah, he comes first before anybody else. Like that's how I feel it should be in a marriage. That's how it should be in a relationship. I'm not really gonna put a boyfriend and girlfriend relationship into a marriage because that's completely different. But in our marriage, I feel like there should be a say so with both of us. There shouldn't
I'm
be
not
just,
saying you don't get a say. I'm just saying he's the final decision maker,
Yeah, he
not you.
is.
Yeah, he can decide. Yeah, but my point is, if I don't feel comfortable with something, the marriage isn't gonna work. Because if there's no 50-50 or there's no at least
50-50.
let me take
50-50.
into
Come to an
consideration
agreement.
her opinion. Let me take into consideration what
That's
she's
what
saying.
he's saying.
Do you think
But-
50-50 relationships work?
Not all the time. No,
They never do.
they never do. Yeah, because it's not always 50-50 in a marriage. Sometimes it's 80 with me. Sometimes it's 90 with him.
Man, you're a flip
Sometimes
flopping.
it's always it's
God
different.
damn.
But my point is, what I'm trying to say is that it should never be one-sided in a relationship fully. If you want your marriage to work, it can't be like that. It can't just be, I don't care what you have to say. This is how it goes. It's
He's
not gonna
not
work.
saying that.
Because then eventually, as a female, you're gonna lose feelings. You're gonna be like, I don't feel like I'm being heard. I don't feel like my feelings are being heard. I don't feel like I'm being,
I have a
If
question.
you know what I'm saying.
I have a question.
I'm not
Why is
trying to-
one female not enough for you guys? If you are in a happy relationship with her?
Do you eat the same food every day?
No, but food and human beings is two different
Well, I'm
things.
trying to give you an analogy. Just like you get bored and you don't want to eat the same food every day.
But why you get
men,
bored?
Men are just like that.
Yeah.
You get bored
Not all
by
men.
a
It's-
girl?
It's our biology.
It's not about that. It's
Us as
that
men.
it's just male
Same-
biology where
same titties,
men want
same ass.
different women. That's just how it is. It's
Same
been that
lips.
way since forever. Just like you want a guy that's tall and has money and successful, and you're picky with that. Men, we're picky as far as like we want other women most of the time.
Well,
Yeah.
forget about the statistics. Why do you find it hard to commit to one person? You say you don't like monogamy.
Well, number one is biology. Like men
Well, forget
don't
biology.
want
Why
one
do
girl.
you
Me?
personally?
Yeah, why?
Oh, my.
Because I didn't bust my ass to get to a certain level to have sex with one girl. I think that's stupid, and that's
so
me
that's how
lying
you
to
add your
myself.
value?
Oh my
Huh?
So
God.
did
that's
you
how